Alright guys, I want to talk about my goals for October. And then we can review this video once we've gone through October or something like that. And then review the graphs, because I'm not going to throw them away like an idiot. This time hopefully. So, I've made up some graphs now. But first of all, I want to tell you that my overall visions for October. October time, I want to get a good paying job, part-time, night shift. I want to get daily uploads, which I have somewhat failed. I missed a few days here and there, but I have like some videos in queue now, so that's good. What else? I want to lose weight substantially and keep it off. I don't know, about 5 kg will do. I think when I weighed today, it's not as accurate because I was sick recently. It's gonna factor in a bit, and I've not been moving at all. So like a few kilograms lost, or about 5 pounds for you Americans, just through just normal activity that I've been forced to be neglectful of. Yeah. What else? Let's show you my graphs. This is the other daily habit graph. So every day I want to play bass, guitar, only one song. With graphs like these, you want to say like the minimum that you can tick it off, but the overall point of these is in the long term, your minimum will naturally increase if you just keep doing the activity. So if you want to make habits, like good, sustainable habits, you need to start incredibly small. The 6 habits I've chosen to be my other daily habits are play bass, 1 song of bass, guitar, I can think of a few right now. Exercise, so that means like walking, working, literally just, I don't know, going gym, which I also have a graph of now. Important. I've only been going gym twice in a week at max this September, so that was a problem. But now, since I have a graph on it, I think that should help a little bit to make sure I track it, because the only way I've been tracking it is through the app, and the only time I check the app is when I'm doing the exercises and recording them on the app. So yeah, I want to basically fast from midnight to noon. Another habit I've been thinking of is I bought this monthly course from Graham Stephan. You might know him. He's pretty big on YouTube. Finance channel. He had a course on making good videos on YouTube, and yeah, I've been trying to follow it, but I need this so I like have like a nice habit, because I don't want to binge it, because binging material doesn't really retain it much better in the brain. You want to slowly eat away at it if you want maximum remembering of what you literally just learnt. You don't want to overload your brain with too much info and then not act out on it. Also, you can't deploy it all at once. You want to deploy it bit by bit. That's also important. Another thing I want to do is, I've been trying to do this for a very long time. It passed my theory, but I would have to say it's mostly down to my own laziness and lack of planning. I want to doing a practice test every day. It should be easy enough. I mean, I've done it collectively multiple months now. In this year alone, I'd say, somewhere in that ballpark. So it should be easy to get back into it. And the last habit I have is track my calories. This is important because I have gone off the bandwagon, and as soon as I do that, I literally don't know if I'm making progress or not, unless I like substantially look like I've lost weight, which can vary on the day depending on how you retain the water and stuff, what you eat before. Let's say if you like eat nothing with carbs in it, you won't retain any more water weight, so you will look naturally thinner, so you'll have like, you'll see yourself bouncing up and down if you do that type of diet. Let's go for some other habits I want to do. So one of the habits I have this year anyway is try to track my monthly income and expenses, as you can see by this graph. Monthly income and expenses here. You can see how fucking shit I am. And then the savings and investments graph, you can see how well I was doing in September. My peak. October is going to be quite low on the savings graph because I've been spending a lot of it. November should be like about even because I'm going to be putting more into getting PC parts, as you can see here, hopefully. As long as everything goes good. Another habit I have is to shave my beard, but I vowed to myself that I won't be shaving it unless I hit 85 kg or about. It's just one of those things you just kind of want to do for yourself. The habit is review the month. Obviously, we want to do that. I mean, it's more content for you guys. Maybe it's boring for you, but I just feel like explaining myself sometimes. There's the gym one, 3 times a week, pretty standard. Morning and night routine. Night routine consists of what I've already told you in the other video, but the morning routine is when I'm showering, I want to do some meditation exercises, breathing in and out or something like that, focusing on the rushing water. And then I want to obviously like brush the teeth, very important. Write something you're grateful about, do a daily drawing, find it relaxes me a little bit. No fap, I've been struggling on that, but hey ho. Oh yes, another very incredibly important habit, as in my morning routine, is make a checklist and a timetable. Timetable one I've been struggling on the most, but the checklist and timetable are like the most important things for productivity, and they have to follow through your other graph checklists and stuff. You want a checklist so you know exactly what you're going to do today. You don't have to think about it. You know exactly what you need to do. You don't waste any time trying to remember and stuff. You don't get distracted and just like play games or something and then just like, oh, what was I going to do today? Oh, whatever. You know, it centers you. You want centering. If you want to achieve anything, you want centering. One of the most important things, besides having sustainable habits and being consistent. Those are more important, but if you don't have, you can't really be consistent or make reliable, sustainable habits without centering. So it goes hand in hand. Then we have a budgetary graph where I'm going to track my weekly budgets I've been spending on, and hopefully that will cut down on useless spending and put more into useful spending as long as I actually do it this time, because I didn't do it last time because it's more of a pain in the ass than the other ones. Then we have the calorie graph, and hopefully I'll plot total calories burnt and we will see like a surplus or deficit, and there'll probably be like a pattern emerging, so I want to be interested in that. And you'll find out the average calories burnt, calories lost, and then you will see how did that measure up with how much fat I actually lost and stuff. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. But it has taken me multiple months to perfect this. I only started with the income and expenses graphs and investments and savings graph. That was my first thing ever. It's been a couple of months. I did like these things in because I've been watching a YouTuber called Hamza. He's a great guy. Sub to him if you want. Sub to me if you want. Yeah, that's all I have to really say.